Green Tree Productions is proud to present Duncanville Weekly News. It's the good news just for the City of Champions, Duncanville, Texas. And now, here's your host, John Thompson.
Hello, Duncanville, Texas, America, and the world, and welcome to this edition of Duncanville Weekly News for the first part of March 2020. Glad you're logged on and watching. Well, on this show, it's pretty much all hoops, except a little outdoor stuff later. So, let's go.
I'm Bill.
I'm Carla. We're the Fahey's.
We've been here 43 years. Great sports fans, great supporters of the schools, all sports. Half of that time I was in the major leagues playing baseball, but never as exciting as this. And we're ready for some hoops.
Hoops? Did you say hoops? We gotcha hoops. Right here in the Hoops Corner on Duncanville Weekly News with all the highlights from the latest Duncanville Panther and Pantherette basketball games and a peek at upcoming games. The Hoops Corner is brought to you by James Memorial Chapel, Duncanville's only home-owned funeral home.
Corbett Mitchell Media and Consulting and President Tiffany R. Wyatt.
Sherry and Tom Kennedy, Proforma A-Z Specialties.
And by Leon Miller Commercial Real Estate Properties on Main Street. And now, in the Hoops Corner, here's John with all the Hoops highlights.
Okay, Duncanville basketball fans, we're into the playoffs now. And let's get started with the Pantherettes. They had a great week, and here's how they did.
Friday evening, it was back west on I-20 to the Wilkerson Grimes Fieldhouse in Fort Worth for the Region 1 tournament. The semifinals versus Arlington Martin. The Lady Warriors were the District 4 6A winner. And the winner of this one will play for the Region 1 championship Saturday afternoon. The Lady Warriors took the lead with their very first possession on this very high arcing three-point hoop. Deja gets a couple of them back with this baseline drive and layup. Then has a snowbird. Followed by Kiera's snowbird. Deja. 3 and 1. And her free throw made it a 6-point Pantherette lead. Zaria drives, and her well-defended shot is rebounded and put back by Hope. And after one, it's an 11-point Pantherette lead. Deja opens the second quarter with a nice driving hoop in the lane. And then Caitlin scores in the lane. Layla drives for 2 and 1. But at the half, it's only an 8-point Pantherette lead. Tristan opens the third with a reverse over the head layup. Then she misses a shot in the lane, but Sierra rebounds and hits a fall away to maintain a double-digit lead. And outscoring the Lady Warriors 20-7 in the third, it's a 21-point lead heading to the fourth. Lila takes Naya's pass off the glass for 2, and then Deja takes the baseline for 2 more. Adriana takes the good pass from Lila for 2. Having lots of practice just passing and not shooting during district, the Pantherettes finished this one that way. Final Pantherette 66 and Arlington Martin 49. Deja had 16 and Kara 10 to lead the Pantherette scoring. Next stop, regional final.
My name is Sherry Kennedy, and I am the owner of Performa A to Z Specialties, which is a full-service marketing ad agency without the agency fees. We provide print services, promotional products, and apparel to promote your business, school, or event, whether it be large or small. Performa A to Z Specialties has a full-service team that includes a graphic artist to help create your logos or images. We are located in the best Southwest area, and we've been servicing clients in Texas and across the United States for over 30 years. You can reach us at azspecialties.com, or our phone number is 972-709-0015.
Jane's Memorial Chapel is the only family-owned funeral home in Duncanville and is proud to offer caring and dedicated services from familiar friends. Rick Janes and his family, the owners of Jane's Memorial Chapel and Funeral Home, have served Duncanville area families in their time of loss since 1998. A beautiful and spacious chapel is offered, and Jane's serves all cemeteries. When it comes to finding people you can trust in a time of need, you can turn to Jane's Memorial Chapel. No one else knows families better. 811 South Cockrell Hill in Duncanville.
Saturday afternoon, back at Wilkerson Grinds, the Cedar Hill Longhorns are the surprising opponent. They're there, and they were the third-place finisher in District 7 6A behind DeSoto and South Grand Prairie. And attending our first Pantherette game in over a year is Pantherette past coach Kathy Self-Morgan and her husband Jack. The Pantherettes take the tip, and Deja gets things going, driving the lane to open the scoring. Then hits a baseline shot. Tristan takes it at mid-court and just doesn't stop for a 6-0 lead after a minute. Then she slides into the lane but gets the ball to Anaya for a short shot. 4-2. Later, Zara drives and banks home another shot in the lane. And then Deja. 2 and 1. And after 1, it's 17-11 Pantherettes. In the second, Zara takes the lane for 2, and then Naya drives for 2. Deja, dog at the fire plug baseline basket. Then Deja makes the good pass to Lila for 2 and 1. Deja pops a 15-foot shot. And at the half, it's 32-25 Pantherettes. Early in the second half, Tristan drives the lane for 2. And on this inbounds play, Deja inbounds to Zara, who takes a dribble and hits a fall-away shot. And when Cedar Hill makes this interception and Snowbird, it's a 5-point game. With second left in the third, Cedar Hill makes this midcourt inbounds pass, but a nice block by Lila ends it with the Pantherettes leading 42-36. Mostly hold the ball and shoot free throws in the last quarter. Deja shown hitting 3, and this free throw by Zara puts the Pantherettes up by 4 with 5 seconds left. Cedar Hill did score on the last basket, but not enough. Final, Pantherettes 56 and the Lady Longhorns 54. Deja led all of the scores with 27 points as the Pantherettes get ready to go to state, to San Antonio for the state tournament this weekend. Here are some after the game scenes.
The Panthers are also into their playoffs now, and here's how they did last week.
Thursday night at Colleyville Heritage High School, because Coach Peavy must be losing a bunch of tosses, the Panthers met the Louisville Farmers in their area game to a standing room only gym. The Panthers had opened the season with the Farmers and whipped them by 28 points in November. Micah gets it started, rolling in the lane for 2. Benji Bryant makes the good pass to Juan for the layup. Bryant at midcourt takes it to the bucket. Micah again. 2. Bryant drives and kicks it to CJ for a rainbow. And his miss is rebounded and put back by Zurich. On this inbounds play, Robert is fouled as he shoots, but it ain't called, so Damon rebounds and scores. And after one, it's 21-12, Panthers. Bryant stops and pops early in the second quarter. Then he drives for a 2 and 1. And his free throw pushed the lead to 14 points 3 minutes deep into the second quarter. Robert hits a shot from behind that arc on the floor. And at the half, it's 39-26, Panthers. Early in the third quarter, Bryant feeds Micah in the post for 2. And then Damon drives and scores, even when double teamed. Robert, 3 more. Micah takes the baseline for a reverse layup. And then if there's a play in this game that signifies it, it's this one, when Micah misses and then dives for the ball, but throws it, and it's saved from out of bounds by a Farmer, but right to Zurich for 2 and 1. Later, when a foul is called on Zurich for this move, Coach Peavy says it's palms up time. But time is short in the quarter as the Farmers nail a 3-point shot to beat the buzzer. But after 3, it's only an 11-point lead. In the fourth, Micah spins in the lane, and his missed shot is rebounded and put back by Robert. It's 2 on 1, and Bryant passes to Damon for the layup and a 17-point lead. CJ, 2 and 1. The Farmers score the last basket of the game, but it ain't nearly enough. Final, Panthers 86 and the Farmers 73. Micah had 27, Zurich 15, Damon 13, Robert 12, Bryant 10 in a well-balanced scoring attack. Next stop, Region 1 quarterfinals in Fort Worth.
Corbett Mitchell Media and Consulting is located in Duncanville, the city of champions, and is ready to help you with your business needs. From branding, creative design, help with your event management or production, we can help get your business, project, or event on the right track. Stop in and see us or visit us online at www.corbettmitchell.com. We help you change the game. Leon Miller and his commercial real estate on Main Street. Leon likes to promote Duncanville High School athletes and has done so for years on Duncanville Weekly News. If you have a convenient office or retail rental, call Leon at 214-728-2804. When the Jayhawks are winning, you'll get a real good deal.
Tuesday night, the Duncanville basketball fans are back at the Wilkerson Grimes Fieldhouse in Fort Worth for the FUIL Region 1 quarterfinals versus old rival the Grand Prairie Gophers, the District 7 6A champs. The Gophers take the tip and score on their first possession to take the lead, which they held for most of this game. Robert's shot is rebounded by Juan, and he takes the baseline for the well-defended layup. Micah feeds Robert on a break for two. And Coach Peavy doesn't waste any time visiting with the officials as the Panthers trail by 4 midway through the first quarter. Juan again down the lane. This Gopher basket at the end of the first quarter gave them a 10-point lead after 1. In the second, Micah's miss is rebounded and put back by Damon. And Bryant spots Robert rolling inside for 2. Juan. Rainbow to tie the game at 20 midway through the second quarter. Zurich down by 9, spots Micah, who turns and scores. But down by 10, the Panthers hold for the final shot of the first half, but Zurich misses the rainbow. And at the half, it's 32-22 Gophers. In the third, Micah works the lane and the baseline for 2. And then later, Micah splits 2 defenders for the layup to cut the Gopher lead to 5. And after 3, it's 46-40 Grand Prairie. Robert made some key baskets in this game, and this was one of them, rebounding Micah's missed shot and scoring in a crowd. And then when Bryant hits this shot from behind that arc on the floor, the Panthers have their first lead of the game with 5.5 minutes left in regulation. Micah is triple teamed, but scores. 1 for 2. And a 4-point Panther lead midway through the fourth quarter. Lots of free throws both ways down the stretch. But when this Gopher obviously travels to everybody but 3 people, Coach Peavy is palms up. Down by 2. Bryant's partially blocked shot is put back by Damon to tie the game. And it's still tied with 4 seconds left. And Bryant inbounds to CJ, who passes out to Robert, whose shot at the buzzer is off. So to overtime we go, tied at 58 apiece. Bryant's shot is put back by Micah. And then Zurich, 2 and 1. Robert again rebounds Micah's miss for a 3-point lead. But with a minute to go, it's tied at 64. And Bryant hits 1 of 2, as do the Gophers. And then Bryant is fouled again, and he hits 1 of 2 with 3 seconds left. And Grand Prairie's last desperation shot is no good. So the Panthers win the Region 1 quarterfinal game, 66-65. Micah had 17, Juan 14, and Jabryant scored 11 as the Panthers now move on to the Region 1 semifinals Friday night back here at Wilkerson Grinds against Arlington Bowie.
The Panther baseball team is underway, and here's how they've done up to now.
Thursday, the Duncanville Panther baseball team opened their season in the revived Art Blair Classic Tournament at the Bob Brombach Field, playing the North Forney Falcons on the new turf. Romero Montreal started for the Panthers on the mound, and he gave up a run on 2 hits and an error in the top of the first. The Panthers answered in their first. Leadoff batter Rolando Ramirez walks, and then Eric Gallegos is next, and he draws another walk. Rolando moves to second. Then Adrian Mendoza is hit by a pitch to load the bases with no outs. Ricardo Rangel is next, and he hits it in the hole between third and short for a base hit to score Rolando and keep the bases loaded. Romero Montreal grounds out to the third baseman, but on the play, Eric scores to make it 2-1 Panthers. Then Josh Zaragoza hits it to first, and they get Adrian out in a rundown for out number 2. After Isaiah Anderson walks, Michael Montemayor flies out to short left to end the inning, with the Panthers leading 2-1. The Falcons scored the tying run in their fourth, so we go to the bottom of the fifth, tied at 2 in the time limit zone, and it's getting close. Adrian leads off, reaching on a shortstop throwing error. Then, after Adrian got a base hit, moving Adrian to second, this sacrifice bunt laid down by Romero plates a couple as the pitcher makes a bad throw to first, and both Adrian and Ricardo score, and it's a 4-2 Panthers lead with Romero on third. Kevin Chavez is next, and he reaches on a second baseman error to score Romero, and it's 5-2. Later in the inning, Kevin singles to right, and then Arata singles to left to plate run number 6. And it's 6-2 Panthers after 5. In the bottom of the 6th, with time expiring, Cesar Santos is in pitching and gets this double play to end the game. Final, Panthers 6 and the North Forney Falcons 2. Later that day, the Panthers defeated the Irving MacArthur Cardinals 10-2. Then, on Friday, lost to Woodrow Wilson 6-4, and also to Mansfield 6-1. In their one game on Saturday, they beat North Forney again 7-5. The Panthers are now 3-2 on the season.
We'll be back on or before March the 10th with highlights of all those basketball games and maybe a little baseball. As we close, let's see some more scenes from the basketball playoff games. See you March the 10th.